Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's the start of the week. Oh, this first story is so hard for me. It's not cute not knowing, and now you're going to know. Come on and get this hug. Okay, let's dissect the BET Awards. That show was so darn long. Wait, so I'm sitting up, I'm trying to make myself stay up. It was so long. It was long and exhausting, but there were some great moments. For me, I love the old school act. I loved MC Light and Sugar Hill Gang and Kid and Play and Big Daddy Kane, Uncle Luke. When they started playing that beginning of Master P, I was just sitting up there like this. I don't know what it is about that music. It just makes me want to move. Busta Rhymes, Lifetime Achievement Award. He was so gracious in his acceptance speech. The Migos honoring Takeoff as they got back together. That was the surprise, and that was a really good moment. I like that young lady Lotto. Coco Jones was amazing. She proved that she is going to be a superstar. I missed the Monique presence. There was no host because of the writer's strike. But watching old clips of Monique hosting that show, I missed her. I think she just did it the best. Missed her. They did have some people in the audience. Finally, they relented and said, okay, we're going to let people in. So they let an audience come in, but there was no host. So it was a little different. The big story that came out, well, besides JT, the City Girl stole the phone of Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi from my neck of the woods. He sings that song, Coming In Hot, 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 Hot. That was embarrassing because maybe young people think differently. Me, okay, you catch your man, he's looking at another woman. That's an issue for when we get in the car, we get back home. First of all, you got to stop being so insecure because a man or a woman, they're going to look. They're going to look. They see something good, they're going to look. But to get up, throw a phone, cause the scene, y'all just dating. That's not your husband to be going off in public, spazzing out like that. I don't know. Old school. It's kind of like when we get home, when we get in the car, we're going to talk about this. But, baby, that's not your husband. A man or a woman, they're going to look. They see something nice, they're going to look. How you going to stop somebody from looking? I'm not saying that they should. Some people can do it on the sly, on the low, but you can't stop a person from looking. So that incident happened, and then Patti LaBelle, the tribute to Tina Turner. Now, this is very hard for me because you know how much I love her. She had flubbed the lines, and the tribute to Tina Turner is simply the best. In my opinion, I think she should have sung What's Love Got to Do With It, because then you can keep doing the refrain of What's Love Got to Do With It. Nothing seemed to go together. The backup singer, she flubbed the line because she said the crowd was in the way of the teleprompter. But I think anytime you step into the shoes and you're going to do an honor, you got to know the song. You got to know the song. Either rehearse, look at the things. Because the thing about Simply the Best, great song. But it wasn't a black hit. It wasn't a black radio hit, but it was a great song. And it really represented, strength and just a lot. I love it. It's one of those songs. But she didn't know the words and she couldn't see the teleprompter. And some critics were very unkind. Some people were very unkind. I had to stop reading these comments. People will make mistakes and they're allowed. Now, she did not address it this morning on Good Morning America. Knowing her, I know she feels bad, especially how some of these people went off. Probably BET should have just did a montage of great clips, had MC Light read a nice narrative about Tina Turner, because it got people talking, unfortunately, in the wrong way. But, Patti LaBelle, she comes out to put on a great show. So it was very hard. At first, I didn't want to talk about it. I was going to come on and say, I don't want to talk about this, but I knew that I couldn't not talk about it. But Dionne Warwick is home resting. She had to be hospitalized. She probably is going to need some rest. Take care of her legs. On Friday, I announced he's getting honored with the Kennedy Center Honor. Singer Frankie Beverly is alive. I hate when these rumors come out. He is alive. We'd be the first ones on here to let you know if something like unfortunately like that happened. Did he break up with the band? Yes. Is he currently suing the band for the name? Yes. From this point on, it's going to be Frankie Beverly and Maze. Not Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. It's going to be Frankie Beverly and Maze, which is what it should have been. Many years ago, this change should have happened. Frankie Beverly will be hitting the road. He is resting. He is well. But he is no longer with the band. Him and the guys in the band have split. Now the band's got to come up with a new name because they can't mention anything about Maze. But Frankie Beverly is alive. Blair Underwood got married over the weekend, and the pictures are going to be in People magazine. He married a longtime friend. He recently divorced his wife of 27 years. 27 years. He knew this woman that he married before he knew his wife. But they got married over the weekend, People magazine. Rihanna stepping down as CEO of Savage X Fenty, the lingerie line. She's going to concentrate on baby number 2. She seems like she has been pregnant simply forever. Just forever. She has been pregnant, but she has stepped down. Baby number 2 is due soon. Tonight's a new season of The Bachelorette on ABC. I've never, ever liked the show. And there's a black bachelorette this season. She had to kiss all those men. I was like, I don't know. This is, I don't know. I'm just like, well, you gotta kiss all those people. I was like, it's going to be an interesting season, but I know that's something that Auntie couldn't do. Cedric the Entertainer and Cheryl Lee Ralph are coming to you on Apple TV Plus with Carpool Karaoke. The former late night talk show host, James Corden, was a huge, popular segment of his show. Now you got Cedric and Cheryl Lee Ralph. Jamie Foxx, we have an update. He is resting, he's rehabbing, and he's under great care. A lot of people are frustrated. His family has put the lockdown. He's in Chicago in a rehab center because the stories have gotten so outrageous and crazy. So now the family has shut everything down and they've shut everybody else around them out. When he is ready to talk, he's going to talk. And he's going to let himself be seen. I just don't, it's not going to be for a little while. He's got a lot of rehabbing to do. I don't think that's going to be for a while, but trust me, it's going to be big news. Kevin Costner, his divorce. Now he's saying that his wife blindsided him with the divorce because he was going to divorce her first. This divorce has turned so nasty. Now he's trying to imply that she was messing with a man that was living on their property. And they're saying that he allegedly got somebody pregnant on the set of Yellowstone. So there's a lot of funkiness. I don't think he wants to give this woman any money, even though they got 3 kids and been married for years. He says he wanted to divorce her first. A very shocking documentary is on Amazon Prime. I know y'all sick of me in these Elvis stories, but this is one to take a look at. Elvis's Women. It's about Elvis Presley and his infatuation with young girls, 15, 16. You see, there was R. Kelly behavior way before R. Kelly. In this documentary, his stepbrother is talking. And he said that Elvis died because he was worried that people would start talking about him and his young girls. He didn't want to be exposed. Elvis was protected because of his money, his fame, his power, his charisma, the fortune. Now the stepbrother is talking. And he said there were many young girls, 15 and 16. He married his wife Priscilla when she was 21, but he met her when she was a teenager. He married her at 21. They had a baby, and they divorced like 5 years later. They're saying that, and I think Priscilla is bringing this up in her movie. Once she had the baby, he stopped having sex with her. Probably thought she was too old. How you old at 21? But their marriage was filled with a lot of problems. And she has a movie, Priscilla Presley, that Sofia Coppola did. And it's about her life and her life with Elvis. I think Elvis's family's trying to get out in front of it before her movie kind of like exposes this. But this documentary is on the Amazon Prime. It's on that channel. It's called Elvis's Women. I was sitting there like, oh my gosh. Because, the rumors have been going around for a long time. But, Elvis, he's the king. Elvis like him young. He died in 1977 at the age of 42. Adam Rich died of fentanyl, the young man from the TV show 8 is Enough. I'm telling you, they're lacing these drugs with fentanyl. Steph Curry, underrated. It is a new Amazon Prime documentary on him. Steph Curry is a 4-time NBA champion and the greatest shooter in the NBA. Who would have thought? He came in 7th in the draft. 160 pounds. They didn't think he was much of a future. This Apple TV Plus documentary explores his life, and it's called Underrated because in many ways, Steph Curry is underrated. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This is the 5th and last Indiana Jones movie. This is my question. They're using the de-aging process. Did they do that throughout the whole movie with Harrison Ford? Because if you look at him on the red carpet, he looks way different than what the trailer is showing. I'm a big Indiana Jones fan, but this de-aging thing is just a little bit creepy. It's going to be interesting if he's like that. Keke Palmer, it's confirmed she will be teaming up with Kevin Hart for the motion picture The Backup. A lot to unfold. I know y'all going to let me know what y'all thought about the BET Awards. We can agree that it was very, very long. We can agree that people can make mistakes. We can agree that sometimes a wrong song choice can do you in. You like old school hip hop as much as I do. I love the old school sets. It's not cute not knowing. Now you're going to know. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. I know y'all comments are going to be funny as hell. So leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It's not cute not knowing. And now you're going to know. Thanks for joining me. I'm Patti Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.